Oh, one of the features which they displayed for Warhammer 2, which looks really impressive, is you can then set the movement speed of all the different factions, so between friends, allies, enemies and neutral, and you can also show how quickly the units of different classes move. So for example, for allies you could just hide their agent movements if you don't really care about allied agents, and it will move the turns much quicker. But if you want to see the enemy armies moving more slowly so you can see exactly where they are, you can set that. It's really nice because rather than just a catch-all, everyone moves quickly or everyone moves at normal speed, you can now differentiate between those 4 different faction types, and then also within the factions whether you want to see the agents and the armies or neither or both. It's quite nice. Alright, so you're saying that I have a good chance of winning this. Actually, with so many cavalry, I do. I just need to make sure that they run out of ammo, because I have nobody that can chase their cavalry. But their infantry I can chop up. As long as my great axes fight their armoured guys, my marauders fight their great axes, and my armoured guys fight their marauders. It's just the hounds that are going to be difficult. Again. Hounds and cavalry, I just need to sit there behind my shields going, nah, tanking, tanking. Yeah, missile cavalry are the most annoying unit to face. I actually enjoyed fighting missile cavalry as the dwarves, because you just put your quarrelers out and you're just like, I outrange you, I have armour, good luck. So, their unit composition is they have the axes on the side. Oh, it's an actual hero. He's a wizard. Okay, so they don't have armoured people. So I want my armoured guys in the front and centre. And I want my regular marauders kind of on the side like this. I want my great axes over here. Actually, no. I want my armoured marauders here. Great axes here. Your marauders. This is a very Roman formation. Pretty standard for my Rome games. And you're attacking me, so come at me, bro. He's already doing spells. So I'm just going to sit here and absorb the damage. Actually, I could probably move you up, because all of your hounds are on... Oh no, you have one hound over there. Oh, I should have checked what that spell was doing. Are you charging me? No. Alright. Catch him, catch him, catch him. Yes! Flank attack. Beautiful. Let's push them back a bit. Really? You're beating my spears? It's because you're shooting me in the back, isn't it? Must be.
The dark gods command me.
What is that spell you're doing? Reduction in movement speed. Oh, it also does some damage. Right, we made those hounds run. You know what? Trading the throwing axes for a horseman? I'll take that. We're about to rout my throwing axe, my great axes.
Yes, marauders! Yes, Lord! Slaughter!
Oh, you caught them. Well done.
Yes, marauders! Drag us to the thrones!
Those hounds are about to break. Hopefully if I can get them in, we'll break them. We're breaking their great axes.
Now is our time!
And the difficulty really is just the cavalry. Oh no, don't turn it back, don't turn it back, don't turn it back.
Your will! Your will!
We'll chase him. Otherwise he's just going to be sitting there taking damage from both angles. And that's not going to be helping anyone. Their wizard is doing an annoying amount of damage.
Yes!
I thought my armoured guys would be faring a lot better against the wizard than they have been. But those hounds are running, that's good.
Yes, chieftain! What? We want
This is going in backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. The Norse are using Roman tactics, they're becoming smart!
Yes, marauders!
That's right, we're smart.
They will succumb!
Come on, we need to kill this bloody wizard.
Mortal
I'm actually tempted to use you guys to just
Chaos marauders!
try and push them back.
Very well!
Was this a good idea? Keep getting shot in the back. Nope, units recovered. That's the throwing axes, good. Come on, kill the bloody wizard, please! Don't let the wizard pull an Ulfric. No, Wulfric even. Privatleutnant, thank you very much for the follow. Bloody hell. He's killed 11 people, he's just tanked the entire army though. God damn it! One guy! Lost me that. He just wouldn't die! Armoured 61, 67, 40, 10, 48, 44, yeah, the throwers didn't do well. I don't rate the throwing axes at all, their range is just too short. I mean, the javelins already do really impressive damage, you don't need to double down on that at an excuse of range. Where's the form Shilkron button from Medieval 2 when you need it? And just generally the different formations. Alright, well, so that's another place burnt down. Bye! Sword of Torgold. Wulfric is a cursed individual, for he is ever restless eternal challenger. Also known as the World Walker, he is forever compelled by the dark gods to wander the old world in search of worthy opponents to fight to the death. Every hero, champion and monster has heard the utterance of his undeniable challenge so far fallen defeated before him, with their skulls taken as trophies. And still, Wulfric's burning desire to engage in murderous single combat always remains unsatiated. As they had so often done in the past, the gods send Wulfric a vision. In his dreams, he sees the petty kingdom of men known as Bretonnia, where he glimpses a great and lauded hero atop a mighty charger, rescuing the weak and punishing the wicked. To Wulfric's delight, his vision shows the horseman to be completely drenched in blood, a sign that his formidable warrior is undoubtedly his next quarry. Such is the opponent's worth that Wulfric anticipates a most glorious of duels, culminating in his victory, and a murderous offering that cannot go unnoticed by the gods. To draw the great hero out, Wulfric must have his warband raid and despoil Bretonnia itself, by wreaking havoc and spilling the blood of innocents. Only the fiercest and most bloodthirsty of Norscan marauders would be suitable for such work. Have 4 of any of the following units: Marauders, Berserkers, or the Regiment of Renowned Berserkers. Orseland and Wissenland are fighting each other. That's good, because that leaves them kind of open for me to attack. Okay, I think we are ready to push on to the Winter Pyre.
Where's my next?
Let's move.
Tribesmen gather. The eagle gather.
Despoil and ravage.
What the hell is Throg? Is that Throg?
War unceasing.
Still not Throg. Where the hell is he? Meanwhile, Grayling Moot. Well, actually, where is my capital now? It's probably Doomkeep. Yeah, Doomkeep's the capital. Because everything else keeps getting burnt down. Should I upgrade you to level 3? Yeah, it's kind of expensive. I'd rather have you as a level 2 so I can get another storing dude thingy. And Grayling Moot could build something. Actually, Monolith of Catan, you could get a longship builder, which generates 50 more gold. And there's a lot more replenishment. Wow. I'm not sure I want to spend the money on that. Grayling Moot's already got this. I mean, I could go for the loot pile, although that doesn't actually generate money. So we've already got a smithy here. So we want something else. We've already got a coral. And apparently an ice troll there. Which means we don't have the Warhound kennels. So we could build that. Go ahead. It costs £1,000. I can afford that, I hope. Alright, Throg. Come out of hiding, please. I want to see where you are. Or Mr. Eck, whatever your first name was. Nope, still not.
Don't care who you are! I smash your face in!
Well, you might, if you could find me.
A challenge? More headway!
Is Winterpire your last settlement? It is, isn't it? So Throg must be here somewhere. And you very stupidly let me rally all of my troops together into one unit.
The eagle guides me.
So next turn, we'll attack. Hey Dana. Now on your PC so you can actually type. Jolly good. Because I want to beat Throg so I can confederate them. Where is he?
Despoil and ravage.
Voyaging!
Oh, you're at war with Crackerdrack. He's probably like over here or something. Interesting.
It is settled. En route!
Tribesmen, gather! This way!
Chieftain of the tribe, the eagle guides me.
Wipe them out!
I think I might win this one. They do have a lot of experience, blimey. They've clearly fought off a couple of attacks before. Not this one, though. Throg's tactics. You can't lose if you don't show up. It's undeniable. I could subjugate him. If you become the master of the conquered faction, they will become your vassal, paying tribute each turn. All captives are enslaved. So subjugating them basically turns him into a vassal. Could I then confederate them? Maybe Throg got killed and needs to respawn. It's possible. That would explain why they have a very nearly dead army running around. Right, Google. Total War Warhammer Confederate subjugated. Worth a safe scum for science. Can you confederate a vassal? None of you are actually answering the question. Come on, Reddit. Oh, apparently what you can do is you get them as a subjugated vassal, increase your relations with that, cancel the vassalization, and then confederate them once you've done that before the negatives kick in. Try it. Miststalkers. Oh, it's the Female Warriors. Those guys are amazing. Giving. Income from all buildings -5. All provinces. Schmidty. Slave chain. Leadership from fighting Bretonia and Empire, and also income from sacking everything. Cool. Feathertoe Talk. I thought I had that one already. Okay, so Throg is now subjugated. No, there he is.
Board of picture challenges, but at least it means another meal.
Right, so yes. That probably will work. So I need to let my relations with him recover. Treaties with Wintertooth, 110, means that I'll have a very positive relation with him eventually. And then I can cancel the vassalage, and so long as I confederate him in the same turn, the negative effect won't take effect yet. And that's apparently a very good way of confederating Empire electors on the higher difficulties. So there you go, a little trick.
Slaughter the sheep.
So let's level you up. You're going to get another one in Kron's Wrath, which gives you more charge bonus. Doubling down on that.
Of the tribe.
Mr. Thompson, you are taking another Riders of Destruction for even stronger Marauder Chariots.
Speak.
Wulfric. Another Woundmaker, 15% damage. Done. Okay, cool. So, these guys can now turn around and go after those two. And then I can finally turn on the bloody Empire again. Because Khazadran and Throg actually will protect me against these guys. So that's another good reason to have Throg up there. I wonder if I could colonize. Race cannot colonize this, no. Okay, good to know. Right then, let's stop raiding my ally.
Yes.
And we'll start moving. Double time.
Sent by the serpent.
Enslave the Southerners. You have my favor.
To the four corners. Voyage.
Okay. And then turn. Marvellous. And because Khazad Bort Karag is ruined, I can just pass through there with no diplomatic penalties. Any land outside of Norsca land should be used for shrines for your chosen god, unless it's a coastline. Coastline shouldn't. Oh, and I'm not at war with Krakadrak anymore. So Krakadrak could actually kind of hold that flank against the other Norscan and Chaos. I have no real intention of attacking them.
Northmen come.
Right, let's do a normal move up to here so I can see what's what. And everything seems pretty safe, so force march.
Tribesmen, gather.
Alright. The mighty militaries of Norsca are coming in. In fact, once I'm dealt with these guys, I can just start raiding Kislev. If that's worth doing. Ooh, Troll Country is. It's the most valuable province I've found. Which is this one. Right here! Haha! Interesting. I'd attack them before they attack the most inconvenient moment. You mean Crackerdrack? They're dwarves, what risk could they be? Plus they're adjacent to Throg, and Throg's just going to be basically hanging out over there, I think. So Throg is my bulwark.
Tribesmen gather. In agreement. Sent by the serpent.
Despoil and ravage. The eagle guides me.
I'm listening. Done and done. Tribal fury.
Don't get support from these guys. If you use them
Bloodthirsty.
now. Why not? You are Jason.
Marauders all. All will.
We'll encircle it. Oh, you do come and assist. Okay. In that case, we'll just attack them. And money. That's another turn of warfare paid for. Experience, not quite another level. Nothing else. Oh, that sack is not worth much, but still going to do it. Berserker, plus 8 weapon strength. And Crack took no damage.
War unceasing. Tribesmen, gather.
Oh, can't quite reach it though.
Wipe them
Next
out.
turn. Wolfric, I think you want a Berserker, don't you, buddy? No. Can't. You got the Berserker then? Oh, that was a trait. Or not. Corentin Mar. Hey Lamdit Memes. Thank you very much for the follows. We still haven't seen the general for these guys. Oh, Norsca. And then we can get my small army to go and recolonize my capital zones. And then the other two armies can go and raid stuff. In fact, Wolfric I might just send off raiding now. Oh, Throg's coming to assist. Lovely. Blood favors. Recruitment cost reduction 20% cheaper Marauders. To the many bitter trials you must endure is added a new and unexpected one. The sky itself rains blood on your army. But while lesser men might curse or cower, your ferocious warriors see this as a sign from the gods that it is. They welcome the bloody rain just as they welcome the chance to bathe in the blood of your enemies. Throg play fillery would be fun. True. Although, honestly, the next one will probably be Bretonia.
In agreement.
Overrun the world.
You go and
To
attack
the
that.
slaughter.
And occupy it.
Done.
Frostworm scale, plus 10 armor. And frostbite. Ooh. Gambler's armor. More armor, reward save. Wolfric. Do you want any of these items? Right, Right, you've got silver steel, which is more armor. This gives you more of a ward save, which I don't think you really need. Oh, I have 2 talismans that are not being used. Income from sacking settlements. What's the wolf teeth amulet do? That's the one that causes fear and allows you to do frenzy. No, I want to keep you with that one. Schmidty. Instead of magic resistance, you can take the slave chain. And then Mr. Thompson. Magic resist. Not using a mammoth, so it's kind of pointless to do anything with that. You leveled up. Final level of Kron's Wrath. Although you could actually get Fury the Hound already. I'll take Fury the Hound.
Enslave the Southerners.
Mr. Thompson leveled up. Get 1 more point in either of these, then you can get both Stand and Die and Fight or Die. Oh, you could get the Norscan Warhouse too. Kind of gotta be. Mr. Thompson's on a horse. Are you higher level than Wolfric?
The eternal challenger.
Well, yes, actually. Right, Wolfric. Oh, who's this? There we go, there's Sir Thorek. Finally. I can't decide whether I want to send you two
Northmen come.
after him and just have you raiding. In fact, you're making loads of money from just raiding, so I think I'm just going to continue you raiding. We'll move you to, like,
En route. Wandering.
there.
Chieftain of the tribe. This way.
Your will.
Bring
We'll
death.
wait a turn, and then we'll go and attack the Bay of Blades. Confederate him. And that will be good. And then we will have everything here, then we can get the small army, which is Smitty, to go and recolonize these two while the other two go and raid. Boom. Plan made. Also building. Also building. Else, no, I need to save the money for the bloody colony. It's expensive. How's the war? Have we suitably chastened the Empire yet? Well, we've suitably chastened most of the Norskans. Okay, there's two Norscan tribes which I haven't got yet. Throg is a vassal. That was a bit of a victory. And we are currently raiding Kislev. And then I just need to rebuild my capitals. I think everything will be good then. And then we can go after the Empire once more. Huzzah. Right.
Overrun the world.
You two
Enslave the Southerners.
need to get moving.
Sent by the serpent.
Oh, Throg might actually beat me to it. Not sure how I feel about that.
They can run.
600, 800, 100. So definitely staying in this area to loot the money from this town would be the best option.
Embarking. The correct path.
I think I'll set you up in a raiders camp. Alright. Biagiosen, thank you very much for the follow. Right, Throg, what are you doing? Did Throg lose? I think Throg lost. Throg lost. Caused their leader to come out, though. Oh, bugger off. Is this Doomkeep? This is totally Doomkeep, isn't it? No, it wasn't. Oh, it has. That is a very good frozen thinking phase. Alright, let me just go and restart OBS and back in a minute. So don't go anywhere, the stream is not over.